Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Look at you, giving my hometown some love. Respect to the Queen City. It's going to be a big-time game tonight. Let's see who's ready to play on the floor.
You are a king in those parts. You never forget where it all began. And we're ready to start this one at midcourt. Leonard. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Patrick Beverly, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Finishing inside the paint on that one. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. In just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Beverly off the assist.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping him.
To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Curry. Steph Curry. 2 for 3 now here in the first. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Curry into the front court. They trail by 1. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Kawhi Leonard missed his first. That one goes.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Paul George. Russell with it up top. Leads just a point. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Leonard. He'll take that any day.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Driving right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Curry. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard matched up with the 2-time MVP. The monster stuff. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Thompson, his first effort off the mark. To Green. Alec Burks to Thompson. To Alec Burks. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
I got him. I got him.
To Leonard. Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Curry. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Kawhi Leonard. He's now 5 for 6.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Curry. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. George. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Leonard. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Curry to bring it up. His team down 9. Nice pass to get things going.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Nothing going here on that drive. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Clippers are out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Golden State at the controls. Knocked loose, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. It stays with Golden State. Alec Burks. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
It goes down. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed, and that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively, and that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Thompson. And the rebound taken down by Williams. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Draymond Green rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Now a shot by Thompson, no good. Beverly into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Draymond Green, huge block. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense, and they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, count it. Two for two on that trip.
Good shot.
to Paul George. Warriors come up with it. And he finishes at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Patrick Beverley sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Leonard to Beverley. Patrick Beverley. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Curry can't go down. Smothering defense. Williams across the timeline. The lead is 11. Klay Thompson pins it. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. George gets a look, can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Burks matched up with Paul George. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
It's LA Clippers ball. Beverley to Williams. Nothing going here on that drive. Beverley to George. Fires the 3, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Warriors hold on to it. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 3 for 7.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
To Beverley, trying to cash in. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Thompson, lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Leonard. Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Hey, check up, let's go.
Curry. Oh, he hits the 3. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Clippers have the lead. To go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Russell into the front court. His guys down by 9. Fires the three. D'Angelo Russell, hand in his face. No issues there.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Kawhi Leonard against Klay Thompson. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Curry buries it.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Beverly, no good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Clippers have the basketball. Big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Kawhi Leonard, it's good.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Kawhi Leonard swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Runner here won't go down to Leonard. Beyond the arc for three. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Beverly into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Deep left corner. Here's Leonard for 2. That's no good. To Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the 3.
And he is just turning up here in the second half. In the first, he didn't seem that engaged. Now, he seems hungry.
Cashes in for 2.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Scores from the post.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Leonard. From long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
George. Paul George. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Warriors basketball. Thompson. Good offense beating good defense.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
Jumper's good.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To Leonard. And he's fouled. He's gone to the line for 2.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays.
First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Possession lies with Golden State. Thompson knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
A lackluster first half performance, but this half, you seem like a different person.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at three here. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First one goes down. Second to three. Got it. Whoops. That won't go. To Alec Burks. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Beverly into the front court. Up 6. Gets it in the right corner. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Warriors have the basketball. Klay Thompson matched up with Paul George. For 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. George to the basket, but it won't go. Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. In the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Kawhi Leonard. And Looney there to clear the board. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down big. No good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Knocked loose. That's off of Leonard. Out of bounds. The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Russell gets it in the left corner. It's Steph for 2. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. Beverly into the front court. They lead it by 14. George, defended by Draymond Green, has a chance. Not today. Curry with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Nice pass to set things up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Goes to the left side. Has a look. Green with a shot, no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
Thompson. Tough shot. Well defended. To Beverly. Not that time. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Count the basket at the rim.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Leonard. And the rebound cleared by Thompson. Curry. To Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Paul George. To Leonard. For three, the hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Russell to Thompson. Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
George to Leonard. Count the bucket for two.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. If you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry, so it'll stay with the LA Clippers. Shot by George, misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Leonard. Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Curry off the mark. Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein, my
I said
friend.
fast, Ed, fast.
Curry into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. Man, that was a tough shot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
And look out. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Stephen Curry with a look. Not that time. To Paul George. Lets it fly from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Cruises inside for 2. Timeout called here by the Clippers. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more.